Sorry, what, Greg?
New map. Map, please. New map.
Here we go.
I'll have to go up against Larry. Oh, boy.
I think you'll do a great
Right.
job, Greg.
You can do great, too, babe.
Thanks, babe.
Why should you never throw Grandpa's false teeth out of vehicle? You might dent your car. Thank you. I'm here all week. I also am a prosecutor.
Dude, come up with
stand
something
up on the side.
juicy.
You want me to write something juicy?
Something juicy. Not literally juicy, please. Is Junk AFK?
No, he didn't
oh,
do
shit.
JFK.
I'm sorry.
Yes, he
Joey,
did.
did
He
you
was
do
there.
JFK?
At the very least, he admitted he was there.
We're missing
JFK
it says
just
someone
got
isn't
ready
ready. It's Larry.
No, JFK, actually, that was 2 years before I was born.
Damn.
Dude, honestly,
That doesn't
Messi
mean
over
anything.
Ronaldo.
Just look at Cortilli's baby. See what she's capable of.
I didn't realize they were born on the same day. Oh,
This looks really neat.
like a futuristic court. This is a futuristic looking.
Yeah, I think this is when the Illuminati finally takes over.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you guys
What's
hear
up?
me right now?
Yeah.
Where'd my sound? Oh, my sound is off.
Now I can.
Sick. Okay, I want to make sure my push to talk is working.
Gotcha.
Hear ye, hear ye! Court will commence soon. Prepare your cases.
Oh, I think he's got it already.
Oh my God. This guy is unbelievable.
Where are we? This is so cool.
Stand against this.
Oh yeah, also, can I just say really quickly, last round I was just doing a lot of Judge Judy quotes, so if I sounded mean, it was not my quotes. Okay, I'm sorry.
Hello,
Opening
how are you?
statements from the prosecutor. Yes, you may begin.
Yo, Feds, thank you for the 3 months with Prime. I appreciate that shit.
My name is Greg.
Thank you so much.
I've been a
You're amazing.
long-time
Plaxy, thank you for the
lawyer,
follow. Dude, thank
prosecutor,
you for the freaking
and
gifted
linguist.
2 bad
My
RNG
life.
girl. That is so
Speak
sweet of
3
you.
languages.
That is so
Learning
sweet of
the
you.
4th.
Kiss you right on your
Yeah.
forehead, you know?
Learning Spanish.
Why did I say
Some
it like
people
that?
call it
Kiss you right on your
Portuguese.
forehead.
Now, Your Honor, Portuguese, it's just Spanish with a lisp.
Portuguese
Honor,
is
this feels
Spanish with a
racist.
lisp?
You'll have your statement soon, Larry. Hold on.
Sorry.
Brother,
Your
I haven't
Honor,
opened my
would
Kindle in
I'd
forever.
I would like to put him into contempt.
It has 80% battery. I haven't touched it in
Order,
literally forever.
Refute, denied. All right, opening
you, Your Honor.
statement.
What's going
now
on?
to Attorney Larry.
Your Honor, first let me say, Portuguese is a beautiful language, okay?
Dude, I love
And
chat.
I'm gonna
Get
put
a
this
Kindle.
as simply as I can.
Get
Both
a Kindle.
languages are beautiful languages. There is no greater language or superior language. And yes, there's similarities in the two, but they're both derivative of Latin. And that is where you'll notice the similarities. You'll see that
Oh, I love these
one is
things.
beautiful in its own way, and the other is beautiful
Oh,
in
I
its
love
own
these
way
things
as well.
so much.
We aren't here to disparage languages,
Look at
okay?
that.
We are here to bring people together and enjoy
God,
and celebrate their
so
communities
good.
and their cultures and whatever they speak. And I will prove that to you.
I'm making you laugh, brother. I don't know, man. Pasta, like, I'm bleeding out. I'm dying. I'm having a great time. Like, I'm listening to fucking, I was reading Judge Judy quotes. Life is fucking good, man. Honestly, Kindle is, like, owned by Amazon, so technically, and Amazon owns Twitch, so, like, it would be, like, it would make so much sense if they sponsored me. One day they should. They should. I should talk to somebody. Let's see if I can make that happen. That'd be kind of sick. Dude, I want to see more Judge Judy quotes. They're so good. They're so funny.
Of Portugal, the outer island of Portugal, wishing that they were more like the actual mainland of Portugal, saying that and I quote, languages are slightly different. Us island folk talk different. Your Honor.
Oh, that sounded. I'm not gonna lie. Unbiased standpoint here sounded a little southern. All right.
That's it, Your Honor, for now.
Okay. Larry, your turn
prosecution?
here.
I got
You
this for
may
you,
Your
boss.
Honor,
defend against
I
evidence.
am disgusted. The fact that this man would present any of this in front of any of us here today is an insult. It's an insult to me and my people, but it's an insult to you, Your Honor, the great judge of this court. This does not only just seem like there's no basis behind it, but it's blatantly just
I don't know
racist,
shit about
racist
any of the
towards Portuguese
cases.
people, all Portuguese-speaking people. Notice how he mentioned the islands.
Would you like
He
more
can't
physical
even
books
give
than
you the
Kindle?
name of
I
the
love physical
islands.
books. I love
How
having a
can we hear
collection of
man
physical
out
books,
who
but
couldn't even
man,
tell you the name of the
this
islands
is
he's
so
speaking
convenient
of?
to
Do you
bring
know how many
everywhere.
Portuguese-speaking
It's so fucking
nations there
convenient.
even are? Mr. MG4R, can you even tell me how many Portuguese nations speaking there are? You don't even know. You probably think there's 2 or 3. It's disgusting. It's not based
Your
in
Honor,
any
can I speak,
fact
Your
or
Honor?
any science.
Your Honor, am I
This
allowed to
man is
speak?
an insult. I don't even know how he passed the bar.
Your Honor, we can't hear you, Your Honor.
Just saying, but just saying right now, Larry, racist comments can't be hold. Freedom of speech does not exist in this courtroom. Larry, your turn to defend. Or not Larry, Greg. Greg.
It's okay, Your Honor. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I understand that I'm a handsome individual, like my defendant on the other side there of me. Just to let you know, Your Honor, Portugal, Brazil, Angola, Mozambique, Cape Verde, Guinea-Bissau, Sao Tome, and Principe are all Portuguese-speaking countries.
Hell yeah.
But,
Hell yeah.
fun fact, they're all Latin-derived countries, therefore speaking Spanish, not Portuguese, which is a secondary language that came
Objection, Your Honor.
Spain.
Spanish is also derivative of Latin. Latin is its own language. This guy
Yeah,
doesn't know
he's not.
shit.
He's got you there. He's got you there, Greg.
That is right. That is correct, Your Honor. Latin is its own language. It is the mother tongue of the majority of European tongues. So, being that it is, there are only 4 direct descendants of Latin. You have Italian, 5. You have Italian, Greek, French, and Spanish, as well as, and you can guess it, not Portuguese. It would be the language.
Objection, Your Honor. This guy totally
Grande.
asked Grok. He asked Grok for that information. He didn't have that ready to go. He
I
wasn't
don't
prepared
have a
for court
cellular
today.
device, Your Honor. I have been outlawed from having a cell phone since the year of 1922.
I won't lie, Greg. You kind of look like you used Grok.
It's just because I look like sidearms dresses. It doesn't matter.
All right. Do you have any other evidence you're going to submit or witness you're bringing to the stand?
I'd like to call my witness to the stand. The President of Portugal.
Okay. How do I do this? Do I
Scroll
hit
wheel
it again?
down, Your Honor.
Yeah, you scroll until you got it.
And the right one. The red one. You have to hit the red one.
I have to hit the. I'm like. It's. I don't want to rule guilty or not. It's only showing me guilty or not. I'm fucking confused.
Keep scrolling, keep scrolling. There's 3 scrolls. Okay, so there's 3 scrolls, and then you use the buttons to interact with the scrolls. So one scroll is like give them time. Yeah.
Those are some. Those look like.
Wowie, wowie.
See, wowzy. That's beautiful. All right.
Your Honor, I'd like to say I'd still motorboat those. Sorry.
You know, approved. Correct opinion. All right, Greg, you may now question your witness.
May I approach the witness, Your Honor?
Yes, you may.
Hello, Mr. President of Portugal. May I call you Mr. President of Portugal?
You may call me President of Portugal.
Well, Marcelo Rebelo de Souza, I'd like to let you know that it is a pleasure to meet you, sir. I have heard only great things.
Hablo español. Or mi no hablo anglais.
Oh my God.
Oh, so you speak Spanish, sir? Sí, eso es bueno. Yo soy Greg, el librario del library lawyer. Esto es tú.
What the fuck?
¿Por qué?
We won't be porking today. So, Your Honor, this man doesn't speak very much English. Do we have a translator here that can speak Spanish?
It seems like you were translating.
Portuguese.
Oh, you're right.
Breaking news! Breaking news! Larry pregnant, Greg jealous and wants to be the daddy.
Yes, that's exactly what's happening here.
Your Honor, this has nothing to do with the case.
Order in the court, speak in English, or this will automatically be determined not guilty.
Objection! All right.
Speak English big.
That's okay. I will use small words for you, sir.
Yes.
Would you say and you need to only answer this with a yes or a no, that Portugal is a pretty country?
Yes.
Would you say that every Portuguese person has a lovely home?
No.
Would you say that the majority of Portuguese people are kind?
Oh
Yes.
shit.
Would you say that Spain is a good country?
No.
Oh, what the hell? Would you say that the Spanish tongue is beautiful?
No.
Would you say that you have jealous tendencies towards Spain?
Yes.
Your Honor, I rest my case.
All right, Larry, it's your turn to cross-examine the witness. Oh,
Your
wrong.
Honor.
Oh, wrong button.
I'm gonna make this real easy. I'm gonna make this real simple. Mr. President of Portugal, can you give us
What do you call a
one
man who
sentence
cries while
in your
he
native
pleasures
tongue?
himself?
Just
A
one
tearjerker.
sentence.
Uno momento.
Your Honor, he's
What do you
speaking
call a man who
Spanish. This man
cries
is
while he
not the
pleasures
president of
himself? A
Portugal,
tear.
and this
Oh,
is a
that's
sham.
awesome, dude. That's so
mean-
good.
Your Honor,
This is clearly Spanish propaganda to try and bring down the great nation of Portugal and all its countries and beautiful places that also speak Portuguese. This man is making a mockery of you in your court.
Presidente de Portugal.
Your Honor,
That's
just
fucking-
as he said, he's speaking Spanish.
Yes, but order. That's not the argument here today. I'm gonna bonk you.
Yes,
Now
it is, Your Honor.
usando o Google Traductor.
Your Honor, this is. I think I rest my case. This is. I've made my point. This man is not Portuguese. He's not the president of Portugal. In fact, I think that this man was brought here as an industry plant here by the
Elemente.
prosecution.
Elemente.
Objection, Your Honor. That's
I
legal.
drew this. There you go. What do you think? You like this?
Overruled.
Really good. That's actually
Larry.
really
That's a
good.
beautiful. That's beautiful, Junk. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a beautiful flag for you.
Tenho que sagar nas calcas.
Ah, man, that sounds
Your
pretty
Honor,
Portuguese to me.
He really
Exactly,
took
Your
that
Honor.
time to get some sort of translation. The real president of Portugal wouldn't have taken that long to get to his native country's tongue. He would have been able to rip that shit like a Beyblade, Your Honor.
Your Honor, the reason he couldn't rip that shit like a Beyblade is because he has to figure out how to use his tongue when he's not lisping.
Eu quero dar soco nesse homem.
See?
Your
He's
Honor.
tripping over his own tongue, Your Honor. Spanish is very hard to speak with a lisp. So, it's called Portuguese. Can't hear you, Your Honor.
Any other questions to the witness?
Yes, actually, Your Honor, may I approach the witness?
You may
Thank
approach
you,
the
Your Honor.
witness.
Mr. El Presidente de Portugal, why is there this empty wine bottle at your house that says circa Spain, 1918?
Uno momento.
That's Your Honor. Uno isn't the word for one. in
Hey,
Spanish.
silence
That's-
over there! Hey,
it's-
hey,
again,
objection! Leading!
Eu sou alcoolatra e bebo álcool espanhol por despito.
Yes, that's right, Mr. President. Despacito. It's a great song leading into your love.
Despacito.
God damn it,
Breaking news! Greg just wants to fuck Larry and is upset to be denied.
Your Honor, I'd like to
Oh my God.
reference the fact that I do want to fuck Larry, and it is upsetting that he doesn't understand that the list that he does with his tongue is very attractive, and I want to see what it can do around my.
Eu também quero foto o Larry.
My light is not red. It's not
Portugal.
green, Your Honor.
What is Portugal's new
all right,
flag?
all right.
I like it.
Go ahead, Larry. You may approach the witness.
Yeah, it was the Mexican.
All right,
flag.
Mr. President.
You got your Lustrum t-shirt? Let's go! Also, I was muted when I said that announcement.
There's some
Fuck!
evidence here. All right. I have a drifting boat, and this boat drifted off of one of the ports of Spain. And who's the owner of this boat? This man right here. not the president of Portugal, but a Spanish man who
Esse
works in the
não
same law
é meu
offices
Paco.
as the prosecutor, MGR4. They're working for the same law firm, and he's planted him
Objection,
here
Your Honor. He
as
said
a
my name
fake
wrong.
president. Your Honor, this man is
Overruled.
not only is he not the president of Portugal, he's not Portuguese at all. He in fact works with the prosecution. He's been hired here today
Isso
to make a mockery and a sham of your
presidente
court,
eleito
and he doesn't speak
legitimamente.
Portuguese. Falas português, senhor? Eu penso que
Why are you
não.
speaking Spanish?
Tu te podes mamar no meu cu.
Your Honor, he's speaking Spanish at my
Your Honor.
witness.
All
Your Honor,
right.
he's speaking Spanish at my witness.
Hey, Your Honor, is this typically what your courtrooms look like? Is this what it's like? Because as a media, this is pretty great content. So like, I'll come back. Like if this keeps happening, just like let me know. Ow! Fuck! The prosecutor just hit me with a plane.
All right. Well, the witness can go back from the stand. All right. Any evidence?
thank
Any
God.
more evidence that needs to be
I
submitted?
do have some evidence. Yes, Your Honor.
Hey, Larry, how was my Portuguese?
No, yep.
I'll tell you after
There you
the
go.
case.
Thank you
babe.
very much, Your Honor. I appreciate that greatly. Now, Larry brought to the field a drifting boat, and I'd like to show you the cut cable that was supposed to be holding the boat a stand in Portugal as it slowly drifted towards the Spanish border. That's right. This was done to put my witness into contempt, to make him look like he may be some Spaniard. No, this is a born and bred Portuguese man. This man doesn't understand anything but Portuguese, because that's right, he speaks Spanish with a lisp.
Dear God.
Your Honor, I can defend that. I'm gonna shut this
Proceed.
man's entire case down right here. This case, like I said, it's not based on any sort of fact. This case is based on hatred. It's based on this man.
Breaking
enjoying
news!
Portuguese people.
Breaking news! Wiener pops off and shakes ass at club.
Oh my God.
Sorry, it was important that you guys heard that. I'm sorry.
Like I was saying, this case is
Your Honor,
based
there's a bomb!
exclusively.
Your Honor, there's a bomb!
Oh my.
Wait, what? Where?
Your Honor, this is all distractions to try and distract from my strong case here. I would
think
like
she's
to
putting together a
continue
poll.
my argument. Oh God.
Yeah, I don't think she can hear us. Yeah. Is the Portuguese president real or no? Yes or no in chats now.
Wait, no, wait, hold on. I haven't finished. Listen, Your Honor, I'm going to make this simple. This case is based on hatred, and I have evidence to state that, all right? This man, Greg, hates Portuguese people and the language we speak. And I can tell you that he does that because we have an image here of him doing a Portuguese, anti-Portuguese hatred gesture prohibited by law in Portugal. There's an image here of him doing that gesture. He's racist and xenophobic towards Portuguese people, and that's why he has this case presented here today. We need to put
my
this
God.
man in jail, okay?
Your
Because this is
Honor,
proof of him doing that gesture.
Objection. This is a falsified image. I was only scratching my balls.
Oof. That's a really weird way to scratch your balls.
Yes, I was using a twig that I found outside of a church that I
A
happened to
ceremonial
get blessed
twig.
by a
That was
rabbi.
a special ceremonial twig. You could only get those at the racist anti-Portuguese conventions.
How
Bro,
would
could
you
you
know about
imagine
that,
if Elon said he was
sir?
scratching his balls?
That's right, yeah.
I used
What's next? You're gonna say that your heart goes out to the Portuguese people, you sick fuck?
No, my heart goes out to Messi, the better fucking soccer
You see,
player.
Your Honor, you see?
Order! God!
Your Honor, why am I, the prosecutor, being even accused of anything? This man doesn't understand how the court of law works. He's trying to shut us down and make you look like a fool. That's right. He's just trying to get his...
Order
Sorry,
the
sorry,
court!
Your Honor.
Order the court!
Sorry.
All right, Larry, would you like to call your witness to the stand?
I would love to call a witness to the stand.
Oh God.
You know we haven't heard from in a while? Junkyard.
He's drawing.
He's enjoying his
I'm drawing.
drawing.
Okay,
I've
sorry.
been drawing. Did you see my drawings? Look.
Oh my
Your
god,
Honor.
so good! Wait,
Your
wait.
Honor, later,
We
babe,
have
don't
here
worry.
Today, Your Honor, today we have quite a controversial witness. It was very difficult to get this witness here today. This is Greg's dog, okay? And I think we can all agree this dog has probably listened in on some very private conversations and knows the innermost secrets of our dear Greg here that sits across from us. Now here, dog, would you say that your owner likes Portuguese people?
Oh, God.
That's dog for no, Your Honor.
Your
Would you
Honor.
say that
God.
would you say that Your Honor hates
Creamy,
Portuguese people?
welcome back. What's up?
Your Honor, that's
Oh.
a yes. That's an
Oh my
astounding yes.
God.
Now, would you say that Your Honor despises the language that is Portuguese and would do anything to bring that speaking people who speak it down?
Oh shit.
Your Honor, that's another astounding yes.
Hey,
So
the
now-
the prosecutor's sweating. Just want to point that out.
No, I'm crying.
Just want to quickly
That's
say,
a valid question from the jury. That is a
Mr.
valid
Doggo.
question from the jury.
he is sweating. Would you say that you
Oh my
had any
God.
Private conversations of the prosecution disparaging the Portuguese language that were not based in any fact, just out of hatred?
Objection! Objection! He's leading. He's leading.
Sustained. Word it differently, Larry.
I'll rephrase my question. Have you heard any private conversations from your owner on the phone or in the house before at all, Mr. Doggo?
Still leading, Your Honor. Objection.
No, I'm not leading. I just asked a question if he's ever heard any private conversations. That's a valid question.
Sustained valid question this time.
Thank you. Yes, so the dog says he has heard private conversations. Now, would you say that those conversations was of a certain tone and a certain nature that might be negative?
Your Honor, he's leading again.
I haven't
I'm gonna
said
have to agree
anything-
with him on this one, Larry. Word it differently.
All
Word
right,
neutral.
Mr. Dog, were the conversations on the phone positive or negative towards the Portuguese people and their language? He said that they were negative towards the Portuguese people and their language, Your Honor. I have no more further questions.
Say, Your Honor. May I approach the witness?
You may approach the witness, but overruled. It is the dog's opinion.
It's so good to see you, buddy. I thought you died last week when you got hit by that semi. How did they bring you back to life? I have the coroner's report. Oh, you're such a good boy.
This man tried to have his dog killed.
It's been so long. Oh, I miss when you used to lick your balls after we put peanut butter all over you. So good.
Oh my God.
Your Honor, not only should we get this
You
man
would
out of here,
what?
we need to get arrested for dog abuse.
That's really fucked.
All right. Get on track, Gary.
Gary? Hey, Gary! Get on track.
It was the dog. The dog's Gary.
Sorry, just, buddy, do you remember what the license plate on that semi was? It was in Portuguese.
Z's dog is named
So you're
Yoshi.
saying that the attorney for the other side hit you in a semi?
Objection, Your Honor. Why would I hit him with a semi if I brought him here as my witness today? That makes no sense.
Overruled. Makes too much sense what Larry said.
Your Honor, then if it wasn't Larry, was it the president of Portugal trying to hide the fact that he speaks with a lisp?
Objection, Your Honor. This man said he brought the Portugal president with him today. Obviously, we disproved that theory. That we should not be disparaging the name of the great president.
This is the longest case of all time.
With me, Your Honor.
Chat,
because
can
I
you
wanted
all
to put him
vote
on
not
stand
guilty?
To show that the Portuguese are doing
No,
insane
not guilty.
crimes.
Everyone vote not guilty.
Insanity.
Exclamation mark not
Insanity.
guilty.
They killed a dog, goddammit.
Objection, Your Honor. The dog's clearly alive right here.
Yeah, unless you have any evidence that the dog died, Greg, I'm
I
gonna
do
have
actually.
to.
1 second.
You guys are making a difference.
Here's
Look
my,
at it go down. Look at it go
hotel
down.
key card for when I had to bring him
Not
to the
guilty.
vet
Exclamation
and his
mark not
mangled
guilty. Everybody in
corpse
chat, not
was
guilty.
bleeding out. I also have the bills to show you.
Everybody
on
exclamation
this
mark
notepad
not guilty.
right
Look at it
here
go
in this little
down.
black book.
We're draining
Oh, I
it.
can't-
We're
I can't
draining
do
it like
that.
Objection,
we're
Your Honor.
draining it
This
like
is
Greg
clearly an
drained his
Arby's
balls.
gift card. That's not any hotel key card.
That's disgusting. That's
It's an
actually
actual
disgusting.
hotel
I
key
was
card
I was saying that in
for
relation
a
to the
Best
dog because he was
Western.
talking about some weird shit.
Thank you very much,
Ew.
Larry.
Never mind. It
This
worked.
is
No,
this
last
is
time
best
I would
Arby's.
click on an accept. Well, because for like
don't have
Larry,
the
you know what I
meat.
mean?
We have
Like because
rooms you can
he's
sleep
obsessed
in.
with Larry.
Your Honor, I just want you to know that my dog was probably one of the best dogs to ever walk this earth. He was a good boy. He was
You're
a
saying that
dog.
like he's not right there.
The dog hates him. The dog hates
He was
him.
dead last
Listen
week.
to him.
Oh my God, I've never seen such a angry dog in my life, man. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take the witness away.
Thank you, Your
I
Honor. We'll make sure
I
we'll
can't
take
believe
good
he
care of
speaks
you after this,
Spanish,
Fluffy.
English, and dog, Your Honor. That
All right,
lawyer
we're
is very
gonna
talented.
begin with
Thank
our
you.
closing arguments. So
Your Honor, he just pleaded that he speaks Spanish. Your Honor, he said he spoke Spanish.
Your Honor, I do
it's
speak
not a crime
Spanish.
to speak multiple languages.
I speak Portuguese, I speak Spanish, I speak English. I'm trilingual,
You speak Spanish
bisexual. I'll fuck
twice?
anybody in this court.
Except for Greg, right? Just want to confirm.
Well, the way he's treating me, he's definitely not going to get any after this.
Oh my god.
Hey, Larry, I'd like to
There it
remind you
is.
that there is a dog in this court.
You're gonna fuck a dog, you freak? Your Honor,
said-
he is a freak.
I
Oh
didn't
my
say fuck
God.
the dog. I did say anybody. But that's
Oh
my
my
bad.
god.
That's my bad. I forgot about the dog. That's
You're
on me,
not
Your Honor.
helping your case. Oh
I'll
my
take
god.
I'll take a minus brownie point for that one, Your Honor. I fucked up on that one.
All right, closing statements time, Greg. You go first.
Thank you, Your Honor. After speaking with the president of Portugal and my
Allegedly,
recently
the
deceased
president.
and rejuvenated dog, it comes to my attention that the majority of the court has never really seen a Portuguese person. They don't really come out
Objection, Your
very
Honor. I'm
often.
Azorian Portuguese. They're looking at a Portuguese person right now. Sorry, go
I'm
ahead.
currently in the middle of my closing statement, Your Honor. He is trying to interject.
Can I have agree silence, Larry?
Great hit, Your Honor. Great hit.
Leave the house. See, because the Portuguese, they're not real. They're just Spanish people speaking with a lisp. That's right. That's the truth, the whole truth. So help me God. Hold me in contempt if I'm wrong. Ma'am, Portuguese is just Spanish with a lisp.
Alrighty.
Your Honor, he just called you ma'am like you're 90 years old. Just wanted to point that out. Thank you.
That is a good point.
I was
That's a
showing
good point, Your Honor.
respect.
Spanish.
Great people of the court and great animals of the court. Thank you for showing up again, Fluffy. We appreciate you. It's a pretty simple case. It's clear, cut, and dry. This isn't me saying one language again is superior
Fucking
to the other.
Fuya.
This isn't me saying one country is superior to the other. This is me merely saying that all languages are beautiful and none deserve to be disparaged the way that this heinous, hateful man has tried to disparage the beautiful Portuguese language here today. Portuguese is spoken in so many wonderful, beautiful countries and spoken in so many wonderful, beautiful ways. And there's no better way to speak it. There's no lesser way to speak it. It just is spoken. And I'm so glad that it is spoken. So whether you
Exclamation mark,
speak
yes
English,
or
Portuguese,
no,
Spanish,
chat.
Mandarin, Greek, I don't care where you're from. Just know that if someone was to come for you and your people, I would be there to defend you like I defend the Portuguese language here today from this hateful, crude man. Portuguese is Portuguese, Spanish is Spanish, love is love, and I think we can all agree on that. I rest my case, Your Honor.
Larry, open your mouth.
This man fucks dogs.
Larry, open your mouth.
Quiet! Order in the court! Jury, how are we feeling?
Ma'am, he's sucking down balls.
Wait,
It's
wait, I
Pride
gotta spell
Month. He
this.
can suck all the balls he wants.
Yeah! Let's go!
Oh my god.
Mr.
Oh.
Worldwide, not guilty. Oh.
Mr. Worldwide.
Is this a hung jury?
I think this is a
All
hung
good.
jury.
You saying the jury has a big dick?
Yep. No.
That's
After hearing all the arguments, I'm gonna have to. The judge, I'm gonna have to say.
Yeah. Okay.
Please, it's just Spanish with a lisp.
God damn! Portugal is falling apart at the seams. This is
unbelievable.
devastating shit.
We will be countersuing the prosecution and we will be appealing this. This is a disgusting, horrible day for all languages, not just the Portuguese language. And I am sickened and disgusted to be
He was silenced.
a part of this kangaroo
Oh
court.
my God.
I love this kangaroo court.
Oh, Larry, did you enjoy that?
The judge
Did you
was
like that,
paid
buddy?
off.
You're a sick fuck, Greg.
All right.
Judge.
Who wants to be what? You know, I'll go anywhere. I could go
Why
anywhere.
don't we all back out of where we're at and then all hit ready at the same time? We play some.
We could just hit random.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
everyone
So
hit-
back out.
Close your eyes and hit random a bunch.
On themselves.
Everyone hit random a bunch. And then stop.
Oh, wait, for some reason I can't hit X on myself.
I don't want to be judge. I don't want to be prosecutor. What do you guys want, like, the most? Oh, fuck. This is so hard. I wish you would randomize everyone.
I'll just be defense. I'll defend. I'll be an attorney. I'll defend
Okay.
'Cause I
Me and Z will draw
prosecuted before.
pictures together. Right, Z?
Now,
I
Cruz,
actually
you
haven't
come
been a
up
juror
with
yet.
you got to come up with a case. Be
Cruz
aware
is
of
probably coming up with a good one right now. She's coming up with a steamy one. I'm sure. Oh yeah, Fuya, you gotta be the picture drawer, you know? You gotta create the drama.
Yeah.
Create the drama in the courtroom. Really just organize it. Hi,
Never
Oki,
signed
good
up
to
for
see you.
the
What's up?
juries. We were just drawing pictures.
How you doing? It's so good to see
It's
you.
fun.
I don't know.
More Judge Judy?
Yeah.
Dude, that shit was so
Judge Judy,
good.
You did a very nice Portuguese
That shit was
flag.
so
It was
good.
beautiful.
Did you like it? I did that.
Where is the?
And then
Hold on.
Jody-
Ooh,
I
I have a gift from
And
my
I-
throne
and I-
Upstairs.
and I
upstairs.
had
Let me
a
go
little
grab
bit
it, and then we
of
can
drawing,
open
some
it.
boobs. It was great.
All right, we're good to go.
All right. Good evening, good afternoon, good
My
morning,
friend's
good
gonna
time
draw
zone
me
to
off
you. If
freaking
you're watching this live on
a
television,
latte.
Judge Greg.
That's
As
so
per usual,
nice.
welcome
Ellie's
to
gonna draw
Greg's
me off
court.
a latte.
This is the ballroom, and here
That's so
Here.
nice.
is your prosecutor. Prosecutor, what do you have for the court? Taking a few more seconds. I'd just like to remind you guys that during this time, while we're here in court, if you throw anything at the
WLE
judge,
for real.
I will
Like-
sentence you to be hung. That's it. You're getting hung, and you're getting hung, and you're getting hung, and
Sorry.
you're getting hung. The whole fucking courtroom. All
I
right,
don't
that's
want
all.
to get hung.
I'm almost 60 years old. I'm already hung.
Can I get burned at the stake? I feel like it'd be more like fun.
Yes, you can, Miss. Is that Mario?
Just call me M. Because you can't. How did they get a judge that can't read? What happened with that?
Mario.
How do you
Yes,
show your
Miss
tablet?
Mario. It's good
Oh,
to see you.
done.
in
Oh,
the court.
yeah,
Thank you very
shift.
much.
Oh, it's shift.
Yeah, well, you're holding it. Yeah, there you go.
Judge is compromised. Mr. Royal Viking, is it? I'd like to remind you that if you have see me afterwards underneath my desk.
Whoa! He wants to fuck him. He wants to. Yeah, truly.
I can read, ma'am. I can read. I just don't understand your silly name. Mario.
Your name is literally MG4R. I don't want to fucking hear it. All right? You're like a random. It's like somebody took their head and smashed their keyboard with their forehead. That's what your name is.
I did do that once.
God damn.
It felt good. She ready?
Bro over here going.
I think she's just thinking of her case, you know?
Oh yeah, she's prepping it. Oh my god!
Yes.
He's finally
He's
getting
stupid.
held accountable.
Doing
I'm
9/11?
accusing Junkyard of doing 9/11. Sorry, Your Honor, I was getting pictures together.
He's representing
Holy
himself.
shit.
That's fine. That's fine.
I
Prosecutor
recommend-
Madison.
That is a great picture of me right there.
It is a great photo. The judge took that photo. I'd like to let the
Christ.
court know that the judge took that photo.
I don't understand the case though. I guess let her explain it.
Well, we were going to, sir. If you open your mouth again without being spoken to, you will be thrown into contempt. Madison, what's your case?
Your Honor, you see, Junkyard, it wasn't actually Bush. It wasn't actually ISIS. It was Junkyard that actually did 9/11. And I have proof. I have proof. You see, there's a subway
please present
ticket. Did I present it? Is it working?
You did, ma'am. You have the one-way
Yeah.
subway ticket. Yep.
Yeah, see, so there's a one-way subway ticket that Junkyard took to the site, actually at the time, where they actually we found walkie-talkies and evidence of files that Junkyard was actually the lead mastermind behind 9/11.
Do you have that to present to the court? Otherwise, this is hearsay.
Yes, Your Honor. I've actually got the elevator
One of my cats just shat their motherfucking pants, dog. Let me tell you right now. Oh my god. One of them just. Damn, somebody just ripped the fattest fart of all time. Hold on, I gotta go.
129 was in fact there for 9/11.
Yes, Your Honor. While there was some audio files that were cut out, they clearly mentioned Mr. Junkyard being the mastermind.
All right. Do you have anything else in your opening statement?
That'll be it, Your Honor. I'm not gonna lie. I thought we were just jumping right in. So my opening statement is that.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Defense, would you like to retort?
Yes, today at the court, we will prove that Junkyard is not at all involved, responsible for 9/11 and or was at 9/11 on set date 9/11/2001. At that time, he was literally at his home in Colorado at the time, and that's where we will be here to prove that fact to the court.
Oh my God.
All right, thank you very much, defense. With that being said, I'd like to inform you guys that this is a paid courtroom, so please don't forget to tip your judge at the end of it. With that being said, Ms. Prosecutor, do you have anything you'd like to bring up or
yes,
a witness to call?
Yes, I would love to call my witness to the stand.
Feel free to go into your little notebook there and bring the witness out.
Oh,
How do you do that?
It's like a witch.
I would love
Look
to
at
know.
your file in front of you, and then the bottom left corner, it'll say call witness, it should say, or something around there.
I don't see that.
All right,
It's like a wizard.
there you go. All of a sudden, your witness is there. It's
Well,
fine. I
thank
got
you, Your Honor. I appreciate it. Hello, this is one of the little girls that was actually at the site of 9/11 that lost her father.
Oh my
because of
God.
Junkyard.
Oh my God.
It's
hello,
me.
little girl.
Harsh, man.
Why?
Yeah, no, I think
I'm
Baggy just.
obviously a grown
I'm being so serious. Baggy like absolutely just walked by and shat. Like he didn't shit, but he like farted really bad. He like leaned into the room, farted, and kept walking. Like 100%. Because I looked out in the hallway and there he was, and I was like, brother, come on. Just walk by, fucking continues on.
Yeah,
It's okay,
little
little one,
girl.
it's okay.
Little girl, was it true that you saw Junkyard at the scene with a walkie-talkie?
Oh, it was so many years ago. This guy had hair then. I think I do remember that goatee though. Yes, I do remember seeing this man there, but he had way more hair on his head.
Wow, so we have an eyewitness testimony of seeing him there.
That's fine. Defense, would you like to approach the witness?
Yes. Little girl, welcome.
Hello.
Can I ask how old you were in
I'm currently 7 years old. I was cryogenically frozen, according to this man here.
Okay. At 7 years old, you recall seeing one Junkyard.
Did Junk have hair in
individual with
2001?
the
Chat,
hair
answer the
and a
question,
goatee
quick.
at the location. Is that what you're
I
stating?
do. I remember it like it was yesterday because for me it was yesterday because I was cryogenically frozen, according to this man.
Well, I like to prove the evidence, such which I don't have today, but Junkyard was in fact, he did not have facial hair in 2011, and he did have a
Objection.
no, he had hair, and he had a big old size 47 sock.
Defense,
if you know what I mean.
are leading your witness. Rephrase.
Tell
What?
him.
Rephrase. You're leading the witness.
Tell him.
I wasn't asking. I was counteracting what the witness
You
said.
also stated the incorrect year. You said 2011. We are 2001. We're fighting the case of
That's what I said. 2001.
You
I
said
don't know what you
2011,
were.
sir.
I did not say 2011. I said
Your Honor, he's
2001,
contradicting
Your
his
Honor.
statements.
You are. I'm going to take that as you're done speaking to the witness.
Did this guy kill my dad or not?
It's the same man. You just said it was the same man. You saw him.
Prosecutor, do you have anything you'd like to
for
say to the
4
witness?
years.
You were frozen so that you could save your testimony.
I miss my dad.
All right. I'm going to let the witness go and sit down since they seemingly are not okay and might need
Where's my
time by
mom? Is
themselves.
she still
Also, no, she died with your dad.
Can I?
She's an
Can I
orphan?
show some evidence at this time,
Of
Your Honor?
course you can. Defense, please. Oh, not that.
All right. On set date, I would like to prove to the and introduce to the court credit card receipts or some balls, sexual ball toys that was
Whoa,
purchased
whoa!
from Junkyard on set date 9/11.
What?
2001, because that is the same date of his birthday, and he went and bought himself some sexual toys in Colorado.
What were you doing on 9/11? I fucking sure as fuck remember I was buying sexual ball toys.
Your Honor,
I was buying my first sexual ball toys.
It's a true story.
This is amazing.
Hey, unless spoken to, I don't want to hear ya.
What the
As you
fuck?
can see
You're
by
like,
the dates
you're not my
of
mom.
The receipts here, they state, Your Honor, there's no way that Junkyard said myself could have been in New York of the time of this tragic incident, because he was home celebrating his birthday, which is 9/11, and he was getting his rocks off, as you can see by the receipts, sir.
Are you saying that there can't be multiple people that have the name Junkyard that may or may not have been in Colorado buying ball gags and many other sexual toys?
No, it was me.
Prosecutor, do you have anything you'd like to share?
It wasn't.
Yes, I have. I have more evidence. I would love to submit.
So the floor is yours.
And I hid
Your
it
Honor,
in the
if
bathroom.
Junkyard says he wasn't there, then why did he get a wire transfer with a bank account full of money of $1 million after it happened?
Can you
I
please
wish he
read the
did.
fine print that I
Oh.
can't actually see here?
No,
Who-
having $1 million.
Sir, you are not being spoken to. Miss Madison, can you please read who the sender was for this e-transfer towards Junkyard?
The United States government, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, Madison. I appreciate that. Do you have any more evidence to share with
Yes,
my milkshake
regarding
brings all the boys
I
to the
do-
yard,
Oh.
and they like them better than yours.
So regarding those fluffy
tits.
balls that Junkyard purchased, they were actually found in a mystery grab bag at the scene of the crime.
Oh
my
shit,
God.
breaking news!
They were not in Colorado.
Oh my god! Kid's parents dead!
Junkyard, would you like to call a witness to the stand?
Yes, I'd like to have my witness, please.
All right.
Hello. I would like to. Hello, Miss the Gardener. How you doing?
Hello,
It's good to see
Mr.
you again.
129. How are you?
Hey, good. It's been a many years.
Many moons. I still remember working on
Yeah.
garden.
Yes, this was his court. I would like to introduce my gardener that I had
That's
working
right.
for us.
That's right.
Back in 2001.
I
On
worked
my
on that
birthday,
garden.
she was actually at the house, and I
Goddamn
was in
right.
the backyard talking to her about
Mm-hmm.
my birthday, showing
Yes, he
showing
was
her
showing me his
those,
new purchase of the balls.
and if you do recall, I too, since you're such an amazing gardener, I did
Yes.
buy her. I'd hate to say it was a cheap ring.
Oh,
but
I
did
love
buy you
Oh.
that ring.
Yes,
I'm
I
sorry.
love- I
Was it
love
a-
the ring.
was it a-
Are
Never
you
mind.
stating that you had sexual relations with your garden on 9/11?
Your Honor, he used those balls on me like I've never seen before. Let's just say I was his gardener, but he was working on my two lips, if you catch my drift.
Yes, we were having sexual relations in the back garden the day of 9/11.
he was
for my birthday.
having sexual relations in my back garden.
Prosecutor, would you like to speak with this witness before I throw this case out of here? Because it looks like Junkyard was too busy cheating on his wife with his gardener on 9/11
To do 9/11.
Then why do all the other evidence sound up and say otherwise? He could have easily, Your Honor, he could have easily hired this witness to lie about the testimony.
Your Honor, he was too busy blowing out my back walls to blow up anything else. There's no way.
See.
Prosecutor, you have the floor.
Miss Gardner, how long have you been
Yes.
working for Junkyard?
Oh my goodness. Forever. Probably for 40 years or so.
Oh my God. Your Honor, I would
And
like
it's
to
been
throw this witness
amazing
out.
40 years, Gardner. It's been
Junkyard was
amazing
not 40 years
years
old at that point in time. She couldn't have been working there for that long.
Your
She's
Honor,
right.
I may or may not have the number misconstrued. I can't remember how long I've been working for him. This man fucked me so good, I've got dementia now.
I'm sorry. One second. Witness, can you please state to the court your name in full?
My name, my name is Petunia J. Jones, Your Honor.
And then why is it here on this notebook I have Petunia J. Jones Bush as your full legal name?
No, that's just, I thought you guys were asking me if I trimmed up before court. I have a bush.
So you're telling me that your last name isn't Bush and you aren't the daughter of George W. Bush Sr.?
No, Your Honor, it's just been a while since I've trimmed down there. It's a mess.
Okay, I have a better game.
All right.
Yeah, I can contest to that. Yeah, you really. I'll get you that razor you've been
Sorry
asking
about that,
for. I'm
sweetie.
sorry. I'll get that
Madison,
for
you trying
you.
to talk to me? We can't hear you.
I'm hitting the wrong damn button. Your Honor, she can also have a bush while being a bush.
This one.
That's true.
Yes, but
That's true.
but I'm not one. I just have one.
Your Honor,
You
I
seem to
believe
not
she
know
was
who you
there.
are.
I believe she was there to make sure that Junkyard got the task done.
Are
Hence
you
the
saying
wire
these
transfer.
two both did 9/11
Oh,
together?
Your Honor, he got a task done all right.
Your Honor,
I got the task
yes,
done.
Though Junkyard was the lead mastermind.
Yeah. I trimmed her bush that day back then. Remember that?
My
Oh, God,
goodness.
that was so
No need
yeah.
for a lawnmower from this guy. He works hands on.
We kept
He
that
was plucking
lawnmower
my
in
weeds.
inside the shed that day.
Jurors.
My goodness.
Jurors.
All right, what? You want our attention?
Order.
What?
Order.
What the fuck?
You may sit down, witness.
Oh, I'm gonna need a seat just thinking about the old days. My goodness.
Jurors.
There shouldn't be
Did
anybody
Joe
else in
Gardner
that seat
commit
after me. It might be a
9/11?
little soaked.
Oh, breaking news.
Oh, breaking news.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Ladies and
Oh
gentlemen,
shit!
Junkyard is not guilty. Junkyard did not do 9/11.
Oh, dude, that's so
Let's
funny.
go, dude. Junkyard's exonerated.
Fucking
Let's
peak
go.
news. We have to tell everyone, guys. That's crazy.
Oh, God.
I guess I wasn't waiting.
They all need to
I love that
know.
it says
You were supposed to
Junkyard's got
weigh
a
in.
punchable face.
Oh,
What is that? Here it is, Becky.
damn.
I need someone
Oh
to take
my
a picture
God.
of that headline for you. That was the funniest shit I've ever seen. Fucking Twin Towers high-fiving is wild.
Oh
Dude,
my
I should not know if I
God.
can make that joke.
I think it's
No.
fine. I think it was
That
fine.
was great. That was great.
Oh my
It was a good
God.
game. Fun game.
Very fun game.
It's silly.
Unhinged. Unhinged.
Yeah, it's very
Uh,
It sounds
silly.
like a
Backing up to
couple of you
Discord?
guys need to go, so that could have just been LG if you guys want.
I've got nothing else going on, so I'm here.
Does anyone
else
want
has
to
to leave?
swap
Go,
to
unfortunately.
GeoGuessr?
I have to go.
Thank God.
It's
oh,
fine.
bye,
It's
Fuya.
understandable.
Well, we could just not have a juror there.
Did you guys tip
Who's the
your
juror?
judge?
I topped my judge.
Larry has not
No,
been
no
a judge
tips
yet.
No tips yet.
I'm okay. If people got to go, I totally understand. But I'm also more than happy to do the judge thing, or we just save it for another session. I'm happy
Hey,
ending
we
it
could
on
try
me
to
being
just have like a
Petunia
small
Announce
Jane.
this
case,
game
just be no
again.
jury.
Well, Cruz
Who's
has to
gotta-
leave.
Em, do you
Cruz
gotta
gotta
leave, Em?
leave.
I don't have to leave. I'm big. Oh, sorry, I've been muted. My bad.
Em's
I
being gone.
my bad. I can stay. I can stay.
Cruz had to
What
leave.
about?
But I
Cruz
was
have to
wondering
leave?
if
All right.
perhaps we
Yeah,
could
Cruz has to go.
swap to GeoGuessr. Haha. What do you guys
I'd
think?
be okay with anything. I
Well-
have no problem. I have to go in like 45 minutes, but I've nothing planned for another 45.
Okay, that could be really fun. Because
Wanna
if
do
Fuya and
GeoGuessr
Cruz have to
for
go,
45 minutes?
yeah, we
They
could run a
can do
little Geo action, a little competitive Geo.
Oh,
Alright,
not
I'm hopping off.
competitive.
Bye,
I
guys.
Bye,
like-
Fuya.
I like the bullseye thing.
Booyah!
Bye,
I think
Fuya.
we'd be uneven numbered since Fuya left.
Oh, we'll just work
Yeah,
together
no,
as a
yeah.
team then. It'd be fun.
Yeah, the work together, the bullseye. I like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
bullseye.
yeah.
You wanna do
Super
the
fun.
bullseye? Let's do the bullseye.
Yeah, we can do that. Let's go back to Discord.
All right.
Hello?
Hello.
There we go.
I'm gonna have to
I thought I was muted.
get in. God, this brings back memories. I got to get back in touch with my gardener back in the day.
Petunia J. Jones.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely unhinged.
Yeah.
Oh
Legitimately
God.
insane.